Hey everyone, if we haven't met before, I'm Paul, the founder at Continually, and this is just a quick 60-second video to show you one of the new features we've been working on about localization. So one of the most popular requests that we've had in the last few weeks has been to customize how the bot appears for visitors who don't speak English as their primary language. Now, when we were building the platform, we did have some users who were creating bots in French, German, Spanish, and other languages. Being native English speakers, it wasn't clear to us some of the platform limitations that were causing frustration. Now that we've heard that feedback, we wanted to quickly respond and to show you how you could make the UI text and all of the elements that your visitor is going to see appear in the language that you want, which would be pretty cool. So I've just created an account, I've signed in, I'm on my welcome screen, and I wanted to start building my first bot. So I'm going to go to my bots page up here. And you'll see I have a welcome message set up, so I'm going to go in and start customizing that. Now, you'll see in the conversation builder, I speak a tiny little bit of French. I learned French at school, like many people, and so I'm going to use that as the example of another language here. So what happens, or has happened until today, is you would go in and create your flow, and you'd say, "Salut, je m'appelle Paul." You might ask a question, "What's your name?" Comment up to, and you'll see in the preview here, the UI input for the visitor would normally say, add your name in English. So if your visitor is in French, German, Spanish, any other language, this is going to be a little bit jarring. And you can now change that. So I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to go back out of my bot. And if I go to install and settings, you'll see as well as the embed code and the instructions you get, one of the new options you'll see on the left-hand side is called Localisation. It's spelt with an S because we're in the UK. And here you now have this really long, comprehensive list of all of the UI elements that you might want to change. So here, for example, I had a question about what the visitor's name was, and that's a name capture field. And so I'm going to say something like, now, remember my French is 20 years out of date. So ajoutez votre nom sounds about right. If any French speakers are watching this, you can feel free to chip in with your comments on my French skills. So en français, we're going to save that. I'm going to go back to my bot now. So here you'll see in the preview that it's all in French and the UI text is being customized. So we're really excited about this. We think it's a great first step towards having more natural conversations in other languages. This will not be the only improvement we make for localization. It is only the first step. If you want to hear more about what we're building on the product and to keep up to date with new features, improvements, add your suggestions, give us feedback on how this could work. We think there's loads more we could do with the product and the platform in general. We'd love to hear that on our product roadmap page. It's a public Trello board where you can find that, and we'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks very much.